Hi, guys. This is another session in the series of Stay at Home, Be a Hero. We will try to help you go through this coronavirus lockdown so that you can break the chain and make sure that we all come out safe during this period of time. If you like this video, please do share it with your friends who are preparing for CAT and other MBA entrance examinations. Please do subscribe to this channel. You can leave your comments, feedback regarding this video and any other video on our channel, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. If you would like, please do subscribe to our courses as well. The link is available in the description. Let's get on with it. Hi, this is a question which is basically on Venn diagrams. I would suggest if you have not done this question, please look at the PDF which will be available in the description of this particular video. Try to solve it on your own and then proceed with the rest of the session. So this is a question which is basically on Venn diagrams. Let's see what this says. Professor Yadav, the training and placement in charge of Jaggi Institute of Technology, breathed a sigh of relief. While the placement season for the outgoing batch of 200 students began fairly well, with Infi, TCS, and CTS making multiple offers to students, so you had students getting more than one offer. However, going into the final week of placements, 10% of the batch was still not placed. So out of 200, 180 were picked up by Infi, HCL, Infi, TCS, and CTS. Right? But the remaining 10%, which is 20 students, were not placed. Right? He pulled a few favors from his friends at HCL who agreed to recruit the remaining students, but also wanted to make offers to the other students as well. Eventually, HCL made final offers to 43 students. As he was compiling the final numbers, he observed the following. So you have a fourth variable, which is HCL, people who were offered jobs from HCL. That also comes into play over here. So it's a 4 variable Venn diagram and you have information about all of them. And if you look at the questions are they all look like determinate. So which means you will be able to solve all of the entire set. How many students had offers from CTS and HCL only? How many students had 3 offers from 3 different companies? How many students had exactly 1 final offer? And how many students had exactly 2 job offers? So basically you have to figure out each of the areas in a 4 variable Venn diagram. Let's create that particular diagram and then proceed with the rest. So I've made a 4 variable Venn diagram here. So I have Infi, TCS, CTS, HCL, total of 200 students. So before HCL comes in, what we have learned from this set as of now is before HCL came in, a total of 90%, which means 180 students were placed between Infi, TCS, and CTS. Some of them got multiple offers as well. Right? HCL came in, picked up the remaining 20 students, but also made offers to the other people as well. So there will be some people who had only Infosys earlier. Now they also got an HCL, like region I. There are some people who were initially placed with TCS and CTS, which is N, but now they got an HCL offer also. Right? So if you were to add up the regions, A, B, C, D, E, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P. All of them had 1 job offer before itself. Only F, people in F, they were picked up only by HCL. Right? So they did not have any job offers before. Now we already know that 20 students were not placed before. 90% were placed. 10% were not placed. So we know F will be equal to 20. F will be equal to 20. Right? And overall, we also know HCL made a total of 43 offers. So the entire part under HCL is 43. So entire part in HCL is 43. Okay, part A says Infosys recruited 84 students, TCS and CTS recruited 87 each. So total people in Infosys will be 84. TCS and CTS are 87 each. So if you add up the entire TCS part, which is B, C, M, N, P, L, H, J, G, this will add up to 87. Similarly, CTS will also add up to 87. Infosys will add up to 84, and HCL adds up to 43, out of which 20 are only HCL. 39 were recruited by only TCS, 16 by both Infosys and CTS, but not TCS before HCL visited the campus. Before HCL visited the campus, 39 were recruited only by TCS. So, which means before HCL visited the campus, they will have only the TCS offer. They will be C and G. There will be region C and G, not just C, C and G. Because G has two offers, HCL and TCS. Before HCL visited the campus, it will be with the TCS region itself, right? So C and G combined will be equal to 39. C plus G equals 39, right? 16 by both Infi and CTS, but not TCS. Infi and CTS, but not TCS. Infi and CTS, but not TCS. That will be K and J. This total will be 16 before HCL visited the campus. After HCL visited the campus, they got split into K and J. Before that, they will be one combined set, which is outside the TCS region. Okay. Part C, none of the students had offer from all the four companies. So P is 0. And none of the students who had offers from Infi got offers from HCL. So there is nobody who had Infosys or Infi plus HCL. So J will be 0. So we can clearly say K is equal to 16. Right? I will be 0. H will be 0. So nobody is in both Infosys as well as HCL. So this makes life easier for us. This makes life a little easier for us, right? Part D, 3 of the 11 students who had offers from TCS and CTS, but not Infi, got an offer from HCL. So they had offer from TCS, CTS, but not Infi. TCS, CTS, but not Infi. So M and N, this total was 11. This total was 11, out of which 3 got a job from HCL also. So N will be 3. M and N will be combined before HCL came in, right? Because they have TCS, CTS, but not Infi, right? Once HCL came in, some of them got jobs from HCL also. So those are 3 people, and M and N combined is 11. So M should be 8, right? This is also done. Okay. 37 students were recruited by only CTS at the end of the placement process. At the end of the placement, people recruited by only CTS is 37. So this is D will be 37. D will be 37. Okay. 11 students had offers from both TCS and HCL only. TCS and HCL only. So G, this will be 11. So G is 11, which means C should be 28. 39 minus 11. 28. Right. This is also taken care of. 37 students had offer from both Infi and TCS before HCL came to campus. They had from Infi as well as TCS before HCL came to campus. So B and L, they had from both Infi as well as TCS, because we know P anyways is 0. This is also 0. Nobody is from HCL. HCL and Infi does not intersect. So we can be very clear that this total is 37. B and L is 37. Now we need to figure out the rest. Let's try to do it. Now let's work it slowly. We know total under HCl is 43, out of which we know F, G is 11, N is 3. E is the only one missing because the other fours are 0. So 20 plus 11, 31 plus 3 is 34. So E should be equal to 9. Okay, if you look at similarly for Infi, the total is 84, out of which these four regions are 0. 16 plus 37 is 53. So 84 minus 53 will be 31. A will be equal to 31. Okay. Now, can we split BNL? You know, BNL combined is 37. Can we split them individually? If we add up the total under CTS, that should come up to 87. So L is separate there. So let's add that up. 37 plus 8 is 45. 45 plus 9 is 54. 54 plus 3 is 57. Plus 16 is 73. So 87 minus 73. L should be equal to 14. And B should be 37 minus 14, which is 23. So I have all the regions. I should be able to answer all the questions. Let's go to the questions one by one and try to solve them. Okay, question number 1. How many students had offers from CTS and HCL only? Only these two companies, CTS and HCL. CTS and HCL only. So that will be 9. Right. Question number 2. How many students had 3 offers from 3 different companies? 3 different companies. We know these two are 0. Right. So 14, which is Infi, TCS, CTS, and 3, which is TCS, CTS, and HCL. So 14 and 3, 17 will be our correct choice. Question number 3. How many students had exactly one final offer? This is pretty straightforward. 31 plus 28 plus 37 plus 20. That's 57, 88, 108, 116. Okay. And the last one, how many students had exactly 2 job offers? So 16 plus 23 plus 8 plus 9 plus 11. 9 plus 11 is 20. 20 plus 8, 28. Plus 16, 44. 44 plus 23 is 67. Okay. It's a pretty interesting set. Key point was figure out that HCL is added later on. You have to figure out how the regions are split. For example, both these two will be Infosys, but Infi, but not TCS and CTS. And then they got split when HCL comes in. Similarly, we had other cases also where you had 2 regions and then HCL comes in and splits up that particular region. So you need to be a little careful when you are addressing that particular region. Other than that, the question is not very difficult. In an exam situation, it will take you about 10 to 12 minutes, a moderate level difficulty, but you need to be extremely patient and extremely careful when you are solving this particular set. That completes this particular session on Break the Chain. If you liked it, please do share it with your friends who are preparing for CAT and other MBA entrance examinations. Please do subscribe to this channel. Leave a comment on how you felt this video was. If you want, and if you have any suggestions on any other videos which we need to do during this period, please do let us know. If you would like to, do look at our courses. The link is available in the description. Till we meet again the next time, goodbye and stay safe.